I've done this exercise. I usually do it with my students many times, and I decided to do events from I don't know what, like I say, some of these are, but one I drew a bicycle, and this is the bicycle. I had shared a bicycle with my two brothers, and I got a bicycle for my birthday.
So people can
Okay. And that I always thought about having this bicycle, and then I thought, what about that moment before having the bicycle? And I just want to read a little part of it. I said, I wanted it, the object, ownership. I wanted it to be mine. I wanted to be able to say, this is my bike. I never thought about riding it. I only thought about the pride of ownership and the envy of the have-nots.
Oh, wow.
And then it was mine. And I thought, I never thought about that. It wasn't important to me to have the bicycle to ride. I just wanted to own it and have people be envious of me.
Did you grow up in Swampscott by any chance?
No, I grew up in the Midwest. Okay. I grew up in Cleveland. But then I talk about discovering the freedom. I discovered space, speed, aloneness, not loneliness, adventure.
With the bike?
Yes, I could discover it. I could say, just riding my bike, it could mean anything I wanted it to. Sitting near the lake, riding through unfamiliar neighborhoods. I discovered how distance changes once it becomes distance changes. And I thought of this. People respect you when you're on a bike. You look like you know where you're going. You don't look lost or confused or abandoned. You look powerful and in charge. And I thought, oh boy. I guess I got something out of it too.
I should say so. That was very powerful.
I didn't have a bike when I was a kid, and my dreams were all involving riding bikes or being on something that moved.
Yeah.
Because it's just what you said, the freedom.
Yeah, the freedom.
The freedom. And interesting.
The speed.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, and speed, mobility.
That's right.
And also, I'm thinking the power, that being empowered on something that takes you somewhere.
So this is something that people watching this show could do at home.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. It's called Drawing Your Life. And like I say, I can't remember the professor's name, but she is at MIT. And yes, you just draw moments in your life and then choose one that you would like to write about, but choose that time beforehand, maybe an hour before, or those days before, but that time before the big event of the life. Yes. And can we save that for another time? Because I'd like to come back.
Can.
Oh, thank you. If you don't mind.
So much
we
to
would
talk
love to
about.
have you back.
Yeah,
all right.
Perfect.
An honor and a pleasure.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Shall we toast?
And yes, I think we should absolutely toast with our Chaga tea.
Okay.
And thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, you're very welcome. It was
this
great fun.
beautiful porch here in Swampscott.
Yes, and especially want to acknowledge Agatha for allowing us to have her on the guest at the very last minute. She knew nothing about this and up until probably yesterday.
That's right, yes.
She very graciously accepted our invitation to be a guest. And what a great guest for our little show.
What a great guest. She is a wonderful example of the people who are down the street that we know, that we've met by accident almost, that we discovered that we knew the same people.
Yes.
So Agatha met Fiona at one point, and then we knew each other, and we pulled our connection together. So here we are. So thank you very
welcome.
much. Anything else you would like to say?
Well, I'd like you to tell me about those Atlantis cards that you've been chatting about. Because I know nothing about them.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. We talked about this in our pre-show description, that we went to Rockport for the day and we had been reading about Atlantis, and it's sort of becoming more into our consciousness about the lost city of Atlantis and what life was like in those times. And we happened to, well, as Roberta said, these cards found us in this store in Rockport. And we did some readings that day, and they seemed to resonate very strongly. So we decided we would use them as a feature in our show, is that we would each pull a card each week and see what the message is from Atlantis.
Okay, that sounds beautiful.
So Roberta, would you like to pull your card?
I would love to. I'm going to take this one that's hiding. And this one is number 8. Crystal skulls. Did you not pick a crystal?
It was about crystals, but I don't think it was number 8.
Okay, so here we go. During Golden Atlantis, 13 life-size quartz skulls, how appropriate for Halloween, were fashioned using technology currently beyond our comprehension. 12 of these were advanced computers into which the leaders of the 12 tribes recorded the history and knowledge of their region. The 13th was a higher frequency amethyst skull containing all of the information of Atlantis and is no longer in physical form. When humanity raises its vibration, it will rematerialize to assist the energy of Atlantis to return. The unknown. Your guidance is that there is a mystery waiting to unfold, for much is yet unknown. Perhaps new information is to come to you, or old memories, or ancient wisdom may surface to your conscious awareness. Meditation would help you to facilitate this. Be cautious about making a decision, for you do not have the whole picture. And the intention? A mystery is waiting to unfold. Love that.
Absolutely. And that's for you today.
That is for me today. It's for everyone today.
For everyone, yes.
Yes.
Yes, these are messages for everyone who's watching. And I wonder if we have time to do one more quickly.
I think we do.
Okay, so this is Materialization, card number 41. The Magi and some specially trained priests were able to manifest items from the spiritual realms. First, they achieved total clarity about what they wanted, and then they focused on the most intricate details of their vision and were able to hold it in their mind. Because everything is made up of energy, they could draw the pure energy of the higher dimensions into a denser vibration and fashion it into the physical object. This power was used to serve the people. So manifest your vision. If you choose this card, your guidance is to become totally clear about what you want in your life. Be sure that you really want it, and when you have this clarity, focus on your vision without doubt or deviation, and it must manifest. So the affirmation is, focus on your vision and make it happen.
I love it. So,
Wonderful.
we should end with Agatha and your vision. You're focusing on your vision, and that would be anything special you'd like to share in that nature?
Well, for the next several weeks before the weather goes bad, or I don't like to say it goes bad, but it goes a bit darker and we tend to stay inside, I really want to try to spend as much time as I can outside. And that's why one of the reasons I accepted, I thought sitting on a porch can't be a bad thing. and I think that's really important. We forget how little time we spend outside. Yes. So I'm trying to just take walks and sit outside, because oftentimes you can take your laptop, you can do work outside. And even if you've got a little blanket on or a shawl or something, you can spend time outside. And that's my plan, at least for the rest of the month of October.
Fabulous. I love that. And especially where we live here, by the ocean. A lot of people live by the ocean and don't go to the ocean.
Yes.
So encourage people to get out in nature.
We're very lucky.
We are.
I know. I hope everyone can see how beautiful it is behind us.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Agatha.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Pleasure.
I'm so glad I came. Thanks so much for having me.
We will have you on again.
Oh, excellent.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We're honored.
Great.
And last week, or our last show, I never mentioned the website for access to my book, Good Boy Jesse, which is a lovely story about a golden retriever who speaks about his life. It's bestbilingualsolutions.com. I think we can stop saying www. So that is the website. And how about you, Fiona? That website?
My websites are beautifulfoodcoaching.com for my health coaching and supernaturallips.com for supernatural lipstick.
Okay. And we'll be telling you about our excursion yesterday in Boston. We just had the most wonderful time.
We did.
With organic foods and local
business, conscious businesses, local community. It was perfect. Fabulous for this show. We met lots of connections that we're going to be sharing with you every Monday at 11:11 with Chaga Tea.
Excellent. Can't wait. I think I'll have a sip right now.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.